and fun as buying shoes, right? But I want the men here to understand the pain too, okay? So, gentlemen, stay with me. Imagine that you need to buy a condom. In a world of millions, sizes, shapes, styles, brands, colors, and in order to buy the one that fits you, you need to go into a store, fitting room, and then to try many of them on. Because it's not only about the size, right? It's about how it feels and how it looks. And then comes the expert. He wants to help you, but first he must measure you. How fast will you replace that store with an online platform that will find you the perfect fit? So, Briola solved this pain for women. We help women of all sizes and shapes to buy the perfect bras at the best prices. Here's how it works. Women come to Briola and share info about the bra they currently have. And Briola analyzes this info, understanding the size, style, taste of every woman using the big data and crowdsourcing. And then giving each and every woman a personal bra shop, displaying their only bras they will love and fit them. In terms of competition, the only alternative way is going to a physical store. Because we are not trying to make our own brand and our asset is big data and community, it makes us a very trusted source. In other words, we are the only place that has all brands, including new and hip startups. It's a $30 billion industry. The margins are very high, between 60 to 85%. And I assure you, women will always need to wear bras. Today we make money by directing our users to buy other online shops. Tomorrow we are going to increase our margins from 15% to 50% by adding a single checkout in one place for all brands, and also we are going to sell more than just bras. Traction. Since we launched 16 months ago, Briola have crowdsourced the largest bra database in the world. We have gained almost 500,000 members who created over 1.5 million Briola drawers, and over 60% are active with high conversion to buy. We have built a well-oiled marketing machine. Our Facebook page has today over 150,000 fans. It drives us sales, returning users, and it gets us new members at a very, very, very low cost. And it can be scaled for millions, 2 millions. We have also read reviews from many different types of media, never paid for PR. We are 4 people with the right DNA of technology, marketing, merchandising, and business. And bras are just the beginning. In the future, we are going to use our platform and user base to help women buy other difficult items. We already raised $1 million, and we are now looking to raise the next one. Thank you very much.
You couldn't put any other example besides condoms? Because the problem there is that we probably have to watch a little video before we can actually get fitted. Or something like that. So any questions? Any questions?
I'm sorry, I don't hear you.
Are there any proprietary elements? Are there any proprietary elements to the technology?
No, I can't say that there is something. No.
Just your knowledge of it.
No one, many other companies are using the same technology of data and crowdsourcing to help people to get like discovery for music and books, right? No one does it for e-commerce. I chose to start with bras because those are the biggest training and the largest market.
Okay, any other questions?
Sales, you said that you give them the opportunity to buy.
Yeah.
You taking inventory affiliates?
No, I don't deal with inventory. I'm like the largest marketplace, so I display everything, new and old brands, everything. We have many brands, by the way. So many brands do an amazing job. Every brand targets specific women. This is why we have all women, because we have all brands. So we are like displaying Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah, so it's
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next up is the run-through, and the run-through is a global digital showroom where 100 plus emerging and established brands like Gucci, Michael Kors, De Beers, Van Cleef, Markel, Donna Karan, and many more promote their products and most influential media in the world. And it looks like we have two people who are bringing it in.
And it is a global digital showroom that connects two parties, fashion designers and influential media. It's a B2B SaaS platform, and our mission is to empower the world's designers with intelligent tools to grow their businesses. So Megan and I actually come from the fashion industry. We worked for over 10 years in editorial at W Magazine and at InStyle. And this business was born out of one of our personal pain points as editors. So when we were editors, we were responsible for covering literally thousands of designers in the market, and it was a really painful, antiquated process. So we were literally up to our eyeballs in paper workbooks and sending JPEGs and zip files, and we decided that there really should be a one-stop shop, a digital platform where these two parties could communicate. So right now we're working with over 120 brands, established luxury like Gucci and Michael Kors, and also emerging brands to put together this platform. And we have over 500 of the most influential media members, editors, stylists, digital media using the platform. So just a little bit about the team. Megan and I both came from fashion. Megan was the accessories director at W and at InStyle, and I worked in digital marketing at American Express and received my MBA from Columbia. Our esteemed CTO has a lot of years of experience as a developer, most recently for the New York Stock Exchange. And over the summer in August, we closed our seed round for a little over $1 million and have an amazing roster of investors, including Elsa Barrett from Bond Global Partners, Joe Farah and Paul Seppi from the New York Angels, and David Leonard from Columbia. So our business model is a SaaS business model where designers pay a yearly subscription fee in order to feature their products on the site. It's between $6,000 and $12,000 depending on the size of their business. And what they get is access to a private platform of curated media members that can view their collections in real time. We work really closely with our designers to focus group and actually ask them, what are the tools that you need to do your day-to-day jobs better? And as a result, we've built from the ground up a suite of technology tools, including digital lookbooks, an archive of every request they've received from the editorial community, access to a member directory, and really a one-stop shop where they can manage their digital showroom. So right now we are working with over 120 brands directly, and our philosophy is that it's a mix of established luxury, so the Ralph Laurens, the Swarovskis, the Van Cleefs of the world, with the really exciting, cool, edgy, emerging designers that we know that the editors really gravitate towards and love. We started with the accessories category. We've now moved heavily into shoes and bags, and our latest category is ready-to-wear. But we see this as a platform that can be scaled to literally every design product in the world. And if you look at the fashion beauty market as a whole, there are literally hundreds of thousands of designers spending a collective $5 billion a year on things like trade shows, showrooms, digital lookbooks, and PR. Our media users are all vetted and pre-qualified, so we have some of the top editors and stylists from the major books, the Vogues, the Elle's, the Harper's Bazaars of the world, including stylists and digital media. And one of our fastest growing categories is actually international stylists. 40% of our usage comes through international, which is really exciting. And just to give you an idea of our traction so far, this year alone we've had almost 15,000 products requested through the site, and we've helped our designers load and showcase over 30,000 products, and our users are spending an average of 14 minutes on the site, which is 7 times the e-commerce average. And just to find, in closing, just to give you all an example of the power of the platform, one of our designers actually recently landed the cover of Vogue. And she's an emerging jeweler. She never worked with an editor before. And if she were to try to purchase the equivalent of that editorial coverage, she would have had to spend over $200,000 to buy an advertisement for the same amount of real estate. So this just goes to show the power of the platform. So we're very happy to be here and we're looking forward to talking to you at the reception. Thanks.
Okay. Any questions?
Designers pay, the editors and bloggers are really your customers as well.
They're both our users, but it's free for the media
And it's
users.
free for the media.
Mhm.
You qualify the media.
Yes. Yep. So basically what we're looking for is top tier, whether that's a regional publication, so the niche medias of the world that have large publications in Chicago, New York, Miami, or a stylist who's working with really incredible international publications. This morning alone, we had requests as we were sitting here for products, and a request means I'm the editor at W. I want to borrow a product for 3 days to put in the magazine, and then I'm going to give it back to you. So we have requests going through from Vogue Italia, Vogue Mexico, Elle US, Accessories Magazine, and that's just from the power of putting the right brands together to attract the media users to our platform.
You're doing a function A boxes.
I did it for 10 years via paper and email, so we're basically just making it very easy for them to search. So
When did this go live with your meeting, right?
So we went live, we went into beta with about 15 of our editor friends and 20 brands, and creating a marketplace just to sort of see what comes first. We have to build up our designer base and see what the editors, how they were using it. So we officially launched in early 2012. And then our run rate for the 300K.
That's from January 2012?
No, that's this year alone.
That's this year. Yeah. And what was it?
I think 180.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Next up is Now in Store. Now in Store is a sales tool for designers and creators. With this solution, designers can import their products from their existing e-commerce platform in order to create beautiful catalogs of their products. And here's Charles. Okay, you have Charles.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Charles, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Now in Store, a sales tool for makers. So I'd like to introduce you to Justine. Justine is an amazing jewelry designer, and she sells her creations online using Shopify and Etsy. Now, Shopify and Etsy are amazing tools to sell directly to her end customers. But an online store isn't really practical for wholesale and consignment. Buyers want lookbooks, and 80% of her sales are actually wholesale. And buyers want lookbooks, they want line sheets, they want product catalogs. And currently, the only way she's doing this is by using softwares like InDesign, Illustrator, and Photoshop, and it takes her an incredible amount of time. Now, Justine is not alone. Literally, in the US, there's 135 million makers inefficiently wasting their time creating these product catalogs with outdated tools. Makers deserve an easier way to create these product catalogs. Makers need Now in Store. Now in Store basically integrates with the e-commerce platform and allows you to instantly create customizable product catalogs. Let me show you how it works. So it's very easy. Basically, you log into Now in Store, import your products, and in one click you populate your customizable product catalog. You then customize your product catalog. And this is what Justine's catalog looks like when it's customized. So it's very clean, simple, minimalist style, very user-friendly as you can see, and buying products is just one click away. Now, she just created one different version, but our users literally create dozens of different versions for different needs. They'll create one, for example, for the holidays, or for that new spring collection that they just created. We built our store specifically so that anyone can create these different product catalog versions in no time. Now, once you actually customize your product catalog, easily send it to your customers. You can then track conversions, sales, open rates, share it across your social networks. And the great part about having a digital product catalog rather than having a PDF is that quantities and prices are always up to date. Now, the best part about all this is conversions increases, user-client engagement increases, and sales increase. Now, despite all these benefits, actually a lot of our users still download these catalogs to print them. They'll print them to actually send them out to their clients, to keep them on hand for trade shows and fairs, so print is not dead. Our vision is to be the indispensable sales tool for makers around the world. And today, we're well positioned to capture this market. Sorry, we don't see very much on this, I guess, PowerPoint. Anyways, we're uniquely positioned because basically none of our competitors integrate with other e-commerce platforms. And the only one that does is built for large enterprise businesses. So that means that we're literally 10 times faster than competition. And with this unique competitive advantage, the timing is perfect to capture this market. So this market is huge. Just in the US, we're talking about $30 billion in sales in the past year. And this is a market that's growing fast. Etsy is adding 10,000 new customers every single month. And it's going to be a huge opportunity in emerging markets where hundreds of millions of makers are going to need a solution in our store. Lastly, this is a community that is very tightly knit. And this means that word of mouth spreads extremely quickly. And that's how in just 6 months, we already have impressive traction. We have over 5,000 makers using the solution, and we're the second most popular app on Etsy. And most importantly, 8% of our users become monthly paying customers. Now let me introduce you to the team. We're serial entrepreneurs, developers, and designers with over 10 years of experience in e-commerce, and we're passionate about helping makers grow their business. We're also lucky to have notable advisors such as the CEO of Beyond the Rack and the CPO of Shopify. Most importantly, our goal is to help makers such as Justine increase their sales and save time so that they can focus on what they do best, creating amazing products. I'm Charles from Now Store, the sales tool for makers.
Okay, any questions? Yes.
So with the number 2 app on Etsy, and basically Etsy has a marketplace of apps. They have hundreds of apps out there, and we're the second most popular app currently being used on the market.
Anybody else?
I'm a manufacturer.
Yes, absolutely. So right now our go-to-market strategy is integrating with smaller players, but as long as you're integrating with Etsy, Shopify, Store, and these kind of maker type platforms, we integrate with them. In the long term, our idea is to integrate with Magento and larger players as well. But if you have Etsy, absolutely, you can create a tool where you have thousands of products.
This is model for research.
It's per subscription. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, that is my time. Thank you for having me. And just like all the other presenters, I'm selling things all the time. Anybody wants to buy Fubu, Fuji, Red, or some other brand I have in the closet, you can buy it from me. Please reach out to David. And thank you guys for having me at FashinVest again. Thank you very much. And the amazing thing is, truthfully, I'm around the country at a lot of these type of events, and they really generally gets the people, the highest quality people I always see here, and I'm really proud to be home in New York with the industry I grew up in, all the familiar faces. Charles Klein, see you there, how you doing?